what we're doing right here. But we got people like yourself that are actually, bringing attention to artists in the scene and trying to highlight people and shit. Because there's really not a lot of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with, DJs, record labels, any of this shit. If you look at, like, what has Phoenix lacked that all these other places have, who do we have out here that's been a radio DJ for 20 plus years and is connected to the industry? No record labels have come from out of here. There's not really any like legendary venues or anything like that. And I mean, it's because Phoenix is a very newly developed city, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Most of these other places that you look at, even once you get outside of New York and LA and shit, when you look at Philly, Atlanta, like a lot of these places, New Orleans, it's like they had other music scenes before they even had hip hop scenes. You know what I'm saying? It was already, like, there was already artistic shit going on over there. You look at the Bay, they had, the Beat Generation out there. They had, all the political shit that they had going on. Whereas, like, there really wasn't shit going on in Arizona. And the problem is since it's a newly developing market, all the people with money that are either trying to do business in these other places or are doing business in these other places, now they can go into a new market where everything is much cheaper than all these developing places. And they can buy up the real estate, put their chain bars in effect, or have all this like Fox Concepts type of shit when it comes to like restaurants, bars, all this type of shit. That's why we don't really have a lot of local shit and local venues. And everyone knows COVID made that shit way worse because of like so many local businesses got lost and shit. So it was just like easy pickings for all of this shit. So that's part of the struggle out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And since it is so newly developed, it's like it's hard we have an arts district, but it's not really like we have all these places that are like historic, that people have memories at, that are attached to. And, so many people are transplants. We don't have that history.
Yeah.
So it's hard to start building one in the 21st century now. You know what I mean? In corporate America or in capitalist America. You know what I mean?